Hey, I'm Keegan, I'm the Balance Nomad, and today I'm going to be taking you through a short, grounded practice focusing on stretching out the legs and opening up into the hips. We're actually just going to start on our back here, just lying down, and we can bring our legs into a diamond shape here. Hands can be out, either bringing the feet closer in towards the hips or a bit further out. It'll feel a bit more intense the closer your legs are, so just choose the option that feels the best for you here. Just grounding ourselves here. All of our poses today are going to be pretty close to the ground. Just staying nice and low today, nothing too intense. Just some nice deep stretches. When we can shut the hips, might be easier just to push the legs back up. We're just gonna find a laying pigeon pose. So bringing the right ankle to the top of the left knee and pulling through, grabbing onto the front of the knee with the hands. Can find a little rock here. Just feeling a nice big stretch on that right outer hip. Just breathing into that right glute. We can release the knee, dropping the left foot back down, just finding this pose on the opposite side. So bringing left ankle to the top of the right knee and grabbing the right knee with the arms. And finding stillness or a bit of a rock here. Feeling a stretch on the left outer glute. And we can release, bringing right foot back down towards the mat. Just rocking ourselves up. And we'll come into a low lunge. First with our left foot forward. Back knee is planted on towards the mat. And trying to keep the knee above the ankle. Staying up on the knee here. Just breathing here, feeling a deep stretch in the front right hip flexor. We can drop the hands here and just moving back and forth, stretching out the left leg and bending it to the front. Just finding this movement a couple more times. And we can come into our half split position. So again, straightening into that left leg, but this time flexing the foot pointing up. Trying to keep a straight back here, maybe fingertips or palms on the mat. Keeping our gaze forward, feeling a nice opening in the back of that left leg. Trying to keep the hips square here. And we can release out of this pose, just moving through a low lunge to transition. Coming into tabletop and finding this sequence on the opposite side. So bringing right foot forward into a low lunge, back knee is dropped, hands to the top of the right knee, gaze is forward, feeling the deep stretch in the front left hip flexor. And releasing hands down, just finding that same movement, straightening through that right leg and bending forward. And on your next round, just finding your half splits. So straightening that right leg, flexing into the right foot, trying to remain with a straight back here, and trying to keep our hips square. And coming back to our low lunge just to transition. Just coming into a child's pose here. Bringing the knees out wide and toes together. And walking hands forward. And dropping forehead to the mat. And walking ourselves back up. Moving back on our backs here. We're going to move into our last posture of class. Just finding a happy baby pose from here, either grabbing onto big toes or the outer edges of the feet. And you can find a little rock here if that feels good for you. And extending the body out here. And we can find a little windshield wiper motion here. So bringing knees from side to side just to release the hips. And we can rock ourselves back up here. Just coming to the center of the mat. I'm just going to close our practice out today with a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bringing hands forward and bowing. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for this quick 10-minute yoga class. I hope you feel a bit more grounded and better in your body. I'll see you next time.